Your business will flourish. Your name will stand out. Consolidated Bank, CBG. We stand with you. I've got Black Jersey on the beat.
Can't promise.
That's a dead man. This one, and you die a swan. Just about him, I will ya media. I hold my chin with the witty to me swap. On a board in a mapia. It cares to mommy song. In lobby care, can me back go. It cares to mama Coco Dawn. They do me against Bafo.
Can't chase my life. Ever since she came out, I never felt this way before. Yeah, I'm looking for a boy, daddy. See, baby, I can hold you. I keep your heart, girl. I never let you go. Come on, oh, bye, baby, yeah. Oh, bye, baby, oh. I never think that I could fall in love like this again. Oh, bye, baby, yeah. Bye, baby, oh. Hey, baby, oh.
What else? I'm gonna be pumping it. I can see my shorty from the driveway. Up at me pen, so what can I say? Anything we do it our way. How many times with a kiss? All day. When I jam in the foot back a shize. Me when I me put the do a baby. Or coming home from nothing up to the payday. Couldn't do the JJ. See, girl, me a one drop kiss. Can you give it to me like this? Yeah, go shopping, I forget the prices. So we tell me how could you than the ISIS? The match you are coming and then also be a crisis. But the feeling when you wanna do the right thing. Make I put a ring on it, I me forget the striking. Big cars, more money, come sugar my thing. Listen to the song I sing, but they be pumping.
Oh, bye, baby, oh. I never think that I could fall in love like this again. Oh, bye, baby, yeah. Bye, baby, oh. Hey, baby, oh.
Yeah, no, oh, good body, sweet face, true love, walking on the beach, hey. Daytime, night shift. I gonna wanna hold down, no be prepaid. You didn't deserve all the Gucci and about me.
All right, so you're still tuned to Love 99.5 FM. We had a few challenges, and I'm glad to announce that it's been sorted, so we're good to go. And we are live on Facebook on LUV 99.5 FM. As usual, let's get interactive there, especially as we're about to talk, in relation to the Love FM High School debate. I'm sure that yesterday you followed that contest between Prempeh College, who are two-time finalists, and of course a new entrant to the main competition or the main contest. We're talking about Rich School 1966, and they give a very good account of themselves. Now, unfortunately, although they lost, they went home with shoulders held up high. Rich School at the end of the contest got 221, and Prempeh College got 241. I mean, yesterday morning when we were having a conversation, I mentioned that it was going to be a keen contest. That was what I was looking forward to. That was what I was expecting. But I think it went beyond my expectation. Usually, I don't know for you, but it went way beyond my expectation, the contest that took place yesterday. And before you even respond to that, we'd like to hear from you. Because later this afternoon at 2, there will be a contest between defending champions Kumasi High School and Barry Kessie Senior High School. That's on at 2 p.m. Which of the two schools do you think is going to make it to the next stage of the competition? But again, if you listened into the debate yesterday, share your thoughts and your views with us. It was I'm talking about that contest between Prempeh College and, of course, Rich School 1966. It went beyond my expectation, like I was saying, Eugene. I don't know about you.
Yes, David, it did. It was keenly contested, and after the fact, that was when we actually also got to know that the participants from Bridge were actually first year students.
Yeah, they're from one.
Yes, and I know the boy, and Akwete. Yeah, I know him, Josiah. And because I've known them for a while. I've been in the same church with them for almost 8 years.
Oh, okay.
So I know them. So I was shocked. Just yesterday, I was shocked. So after then you asked them, because I was busy all along, so I didn't even get to interact with them. Then I think they came to the judges to talk and all that. And I got to know the informer. I was like, wow. Because they exuded a lot of confidence. The clarity was there. The girl, the boy, all of them were good. And I believe that this experience will be so helpful to them going into the future. When they speak to them, they knew that they were, a bit beaten by Prempe, because they are 2-time finalists. So clearly they have a war chest of experience going into the debate. And also sometimes when it's a unanimous decision, it clearly tells you that the better team won. But I was so impressed, the first year students, and they've not even done a first year, because it means that they are now in the second semester, because the SS, I think they still do the trimester system. So it tells you that Rage is doing some good job. And it was through this competition I got to know they have a SHS. So I think that it's also a good platform for them.
We spoke to the patron yesterday. He mentioned that it started in 2017. Yeah. But again, if you were with us in auditorium, then you would get to appreciate much more, what transpired there, because you could clearly tell that both schools invested not just time but other resources to this motion that they debated upon, because you could tell that, for example, Prempeh College took a trip to the GRA's office, and then Rich School brought a big banner that had a lot of imprints on there that they were speaking to. So it tells you that aside from their time, they invested some resources into the debate.
Yes, it did. And David, that yesterday I said that, for example, there is one thing that made me lavish when I went to KNS. We used to do this ILS, information literacy skill, and they would teach you how to do research. And some of us, we hone our research skills from those things, the little that we learned. So I think that the debate also afforded them that opportunity to learn how to research, how to present relevant facts and all that. You remember yesterday, for example, both Prempeh College and Reg were citing examples from the UK, from Brazil, from EU countries and all that. Certainly they are not staying there, they live in Africa. So for them to get that perspective, and always when you are doing research that has a certain global space, you need to build it from the local, that is from Ghana. You graduate it, if possible, to the sub-region, the West African picture. You go to the the continental picture, that is the entire Africa. Then maybe you pick it to the global level. And yesterday you can see that in their research, and I was so happy listening to them, because everything they did, they were adducing evidence, relevant data to support the conversation they're having. And it's a good thing to see these young people, first year student, second year, third year student, doing that. When they come to the university, they're already fully baked, and they just need a little bit of toppings to go.
And when you listen to them, it gives you satisfaction, it gives you hope and joy that the future looks bright for Ghana, because these are young people who understand what a debate is about. They take time to, like you said, research into the motions and come and do a good delivery, having clear understanding of what is required of them. It gives me joy telling me that the future looks indeed bright. But let's talk about a few things. For example, it looks as if some of them took it very personal. The lady on the day was telling us about her monthly flow, went to her home, make some comparative analysis as to how much the father earns and all that. It tells you that they were so bent on winning. And at this point in time, let's listen to excerpts from the debate that took place yesterday between Prempeh College and Rich School 1966.
Allowing women to pay less income tax than men is a form of welfare. Even President Obama, who contributed trillions of money to welfare, said that clearly welfare discourages hard work. So making women pay less income tax than men is going to discourage hard work. Now the video evidence my opponent showed, it showed a woman who is in the informal sector, meaning she does not pay income tax. Income tax is deducted from a person's salary, and it is transferred through the bank to the government. So if this woman is not paying any income tax, which income tax are they telling us to reduce for her? Also, my opponents are suggesting a tax reduction for women. Now, they were not bold enough to suggest the percentage, but then we can agree that in order to solve the problem that they are saying that women have, the quantum of relief should be quite high. So meaning we are talking about like 50%. But let us not forget that our country, our economy is in the intensive care unit of the IMF teaching hospital. Our economy is, thank you.
And again, they have a lot of respect for time. When they are bailed out, they don't speak unlike previous years. When they are bailed out, they keep talking. And she says, well, the taxes are needed because, Ghana's economy is in the intensive care of the IMF. Those are statements when you hear will get you to laugh. But it is a serious statement that she's made. It's deep and it's real. That's what it is.
Well, David, she was speaking like the finance minister.
Yeah.
And David, she was trying to draw linkages between the sanitary part, the taxes on it, and she was saying she was in a menstrual flow. And also about, because the motion was women should pay less income tax than men. And Ray Johnson was speaking against them. I said Ray Johnson, sorry. Ray School 1966 was speaking against the motion. So they were against women paying less taxes. They were saying everybody should pay the same income taxes. And the argument was that at a time where the economy is in paralysis, at a time where the country is at the IMF, where even the 3 billion is not being given to us in bulk, it will be given to us in 5 tranches. It does not make sense now if you say women should pay less income tax. So, she was drawing practicalities in the presentation, and then you can clearly listen and hear. Again, this is a clear product of what we as organizers together with stakeholders say, that let's increase the time, be clear, be audible, let the clarity be there, and everybody can hear what you are saying and appreciate the points they raise.
And again, when they are speaking, it tells you, if you listen to the rebuttals that come, it tells you that as debaters themselves, they are listening keenly to each other. Because when she came and said income taxes deductions made from one salary, you realize that the Prempeh guy came and said no, because income tax also can be deducted from the informal sector. So I decided to check it out, and it turned out to be that when we go for the tax terms, the modified taxation, the vehicle income taxes, those are part of the informal income taxes that such people pay. So the Prempeh boy was listening and said, listen, it's not just from the formal sector, but as well as from the informal sector.
Informal sector, and even made the point, if I remember. And I was also trying to check, but I think I skipped me, because I normally after the debate, it's a good learning exercise
for all of us.
And he was saying that there are 2 types. So the first one is what we all do pay, the formal sector. Then he was saying that they also want that businesses pay, where when you earn, I think at least a minimum of 402 Ghana cedis, then you pay. So it's a good thing. So you go and check. Then I know that Charlie, the guy has taught me something.
So the tax terms, the modified taxation, the vehicle income tax. He was very right. He was very right.
That means in practicality, when they are adults and start paying tax, they will understand the issues like properly.
Let's take a listen to one of the debaters from Prempeh College.
Hinder their financial well-being and perpetuates gender inequality. Citizens of the Nyame, be bold enough to let this off your chest, because you also deserve the sweeter part of this cake. The standing chairperson, bold and impartial panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, all other protocols duly observed. Good day. Representing Prempeh College, my name is Alfred Akwesi Bresiama, principal speaker in full affirmation of the said motion. Madam Jackson, defining the key terms in the motion, men and women, as exposed by the Collins Dictionary, refers to adult males and females who are usually above the age of 17. Now, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. According to the Macmillan, Longman, Cambridge, and the Merriam-Webster online dictionaries, and even beyond these, the renowned Economic Times agree that pay is the transfer of money or its equivalent valuable material for a good or a service that has been used or to be used. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Ghanaians, income tax, according to the Ghana Revenue Authority, refers to taxes that are charged on a person's total income, irrespective of any pivotal economic factor. For instance, in Ghana, people in sole proprietorship and partnership are charged on their incomes, irrespective of any economic factor, as long as they earn an income of 402 cedis or above. Ladies and gentlemen, the motion then in tune with this factual establishment seeks to posit that females of age 18 and above should be given lesser tax rates on their incomes, putting into consideration their level of productivity, their ability to afford such rates, and their income ranges comparatively to their male counterparts, who also considering these same factors for a specified period of time.
So beautiful research work done, very audible presentation, and I'm happy that we've increased the time for the principal speaker from 7 minutes to 10 minutes. It makes them relax and do their thing. But without wasting much time, we'll come back to the Prempeh College in the Rich School thing. Let's go onto the phone lines and have a conversation with Baba. Now, Baba joins us from the Kumasi High School. Baba is a patron for the debaters there, and they are the defending champions. Baba, good morning to you.
Good morning, Dave.
How are you doing today?
David, you didn't add one attribute.
Which one is that?
A former visitor to Dubai.
Oh, no, I'm about to start a conversation. So, Baba, you tell us. I mean, you are defending champions, for the Love FM High School debate because you won last year's edition. How well have you, utilized that victory in terms of the bragging rights and all that came along with it? How well have you made use of it?
Thank you. Good morning to you and then your entire crew. First of all, let me say that the victory has served as a source of motivation for the rest of the boys here. And the atmosphere here is a charged one, though you've not asked, but I must tell you. So that alone is a source of motivation for us.
What's the best thing, that has happened to you, the debaters and the school, ever since you won this competition? What's the best thing that has happened to you guys?
The first thing that has happened to me, yes, we were on a trip to Dubai. We went and enjoyed it. When we came, we were on your show, and we told the entire world what happened. It was a nice experience to have there. And then again, the old boys are so appreciative of our efforts. I mean, the success was very good, and because it has somehow added to the achievements of the school. And then also academically, I must say that, yes, the debate is a kind of exercise that is supposed to open the intellect of the students, and our boys did so well in the WASI too, and they are doing fantastic programs in their various universities, and even some are on the verge of securing scholarship to go and study abroad as part of the package. So that is it.
Well, I'm happy that they are on the verge, because I know that they were at the embassy. A few things came up. We're ironing those bits out. Just like the Prempeh College, 2 of the students who debated yesterday have gotten scholarships to study in the United States of America. I'm sure that your students would also get their visas and then get out. But correct me if I'm wrong. In town, I've seen the STEM billboards, where I think I've seen one of your debaters on that billboard. Am I right?
That's true.
Tell us about that. Is it due to the fact that he did so well in the debate? That's how come he is on that billboard?
Yes, he is now a star. He is now a star. He has brought smiles on the faces of Kumasi High School fraternity. So, yes, we need to celebrate them, and that is the reason for this.
You mentioned a while ago that, the place is charged, and it tells me that you are ready for, this year's contest. So, like you're very much aware, season 5, has already begun. Have you been following the debate, and what do you make of the competition so far? OKES, OT, Prempeh College, Rich School. If you've been following, what do you make of the contest so far?
Thank you. I have. I observed the OKES and then the OT context, and I think yes, OKES, they did so well. Congrats to them. And OT, better luck next time. We had trade debate trial contest with them at their own background. And so I was expecting them to utilize that to perform, but that couldn't happen. OKES proved their might, and they are in the next stage of the competition. It is good. And I saw an improvement yesterday on the contest between Prempeh College and that of Ray School 1966. They did so well. They are a new entrant in the competition, and they have done so well because I wasn't expecting this performance from them, because last year, we were in the same zone at UWAS and then St. Hubert, and we defeated all of them and then emerged victors and then came and then won the ultimate one. And so, yes, yesterday they did so well, and I was so surprised because I wasn't expecting them to give Prempeh College that kind of tough competition, but they did so well. Congrats to them next time. Congrats to Prempeh, and then better luck to them next time.
But they are Form 1 students.
If now version of what we witnessed in the previous year.
I just want you to also know that the debaters from Rich School are in Form 1, not even in Form 2. They are in Form 1, and they gave a very good account of themselves. So today you are up. What should we expect from you?
Baby, not yet! Not yet! Not yet! Dave, can you hear the sound at the background?
Yes,
not yet! Not yet! Not yet! Hey, Dave! Listen, my boys are telling me that I should just tell you and Love FM people and all your audience, the millions of audience listening and watching you, that anybody who misses out today's contest has made a very huge turn in his or her life. The person has nothing to do but just be part and observe the stellar performance our boys are going to display this afternoon at Christian Service University College. So, Dave, tell the audience, and yes, Barakesi, we are not underestimating them. We are not underestimating anybody. We respect every single school that has qualified to this stage of the competition. And we are not letting our victory go into our heads and say that yes, we are the champions and we are relaxing. No. For a school to qualify to this stage means the school has prepared so well and it's coming, just like we've witnessed from Ukes and then Ray. They have done so well. So the same thing to Barakesi.
Baba.
We know they have prepared so well, but we are going to lift up our game. We are going to improve our performance last year. So you will see a very different Kumasi High School this afternoon.
But you know that all that noise that my listeners heard in the background, all that noise is just going to remain at Jinyasi on the school premises because you guys are under some SRC GES ban. You're serving some sanctions, and so therefore we're not going to allow your students to be in there to cheer the debaters on. Today in Abeka School.
Yes, they will be here and then supporting us. They will be watching on TV. They will be watching and listening on radio. So today, they didn't back but more back than a honor. They didn't back. But you make it so I'm a much didn't know Christian service. That is Kumasi High School.
But Baba, listen, after the contest between OT and Ukes,
signal that yes, they will come and then support us. Some will be supporting us on social media and then that stuff. So Kumasi High School here, we are not perturbed. Is that right? We are coming to display what we are noted for. So David, relax and tell Barakesi that they should keep preparation up. And then come and then meet Kumasi High School, and they will go back as the defeaters.
But Baba, are you aware that after the competition on the contest actually on Monday, we got to learn that because of the absence of students supporting OT from the auditorium, it affected their performance. Are you saying that your debaters will not be affected by the absence of students to cheer them on?
David, you know what? We have done something in our preparation. As part of our preparation, we intentionally brought our own students to come and intimidate our debaters. Yes, we have intentionally done that. So we are not perturbed. You can even say that if we come to the auditorium, apart from the about 6-7 boys that we are bringing, it should be only the two debaters, the rest should stay outside. And nobody should sing anything, even our school anthem, High School. I'm a what did they know a year dynamic. And also, we are not perturbed. We are not moved. Is that right? We are praying for action. And you see, I can even say that has even motivated our boys to the extent that they are coming to do more than we are expecting from them. So just relax. You will see us in the afternoon.
When Jachikwe Sin was told that he would have to appear in court almost every day, he said if they should give him a chair or a bed, in the court. Now his lawyers are saying they're going to go to court today and try and get, some adjournment. Yeah. So, but now Barakesi, listen, I'm trying so hard to get the patron of Barakesi on the line. Unfortunately, his line is busy. But David, Charlie, let's talk about the.
I am for Barakesi school in Namebu Christian Service in area.
But where from this confidence? Tell me, where from this confidence?
The whole auditorium. Mama Barakesi for me in Homa. Na high school any debaters in you will see what happened. We have prepared our minds to the extent that we will let their own students support us this afternoon.
Let's take a look at the
uniform. Will turn up and then support us this afternoon.
Let's talk about the motion. Let's talk about the motion.
Some time ago, Ronaldinho went to Santiago Bernabeu, displayed so well to the extent that he received a standing ovation from Real Madrid supporters. Lionel Messi did the same thing too. My team is Real Madrid. And Lionel Messi came to the Santiago Bernabeu, beat us well, and Madrid supporters, everybody got up and then was cheering up Lionel Messi. That is what we are coming to repeat.
Let's talk about the motion. Lessons about colonization should be withdrawn from Ghana's education curriculum. And you are against the motion.
That's true.
So
that's very true, David.
Do you think
we
that
are against the motion?
Do you think
we have our reasons to speak against the motion? And my boys are ready to do that, and they will give it to the audience. I am not going to give you a single point or a single clue for it to serve as a clue for Barakesi to have a way to come and say they are coming to rebut. Because we know that, you see, if you have observed our previous contest, when we raise a point, it is difficult for the opposing schools to rebut because we raise and we support it with a fact. Not any ordinary fact. A fact that if you want to rebut, you need a counterfact to rebut that. And that is the magic for us. We don't just raise points and then explain and leave it ajar. That is not what we do the debate.
Are we going to have new debaters representing, Kumasi High?
Support it as a fact. So if you want to rebut us, bring a counter fact. Without that, you will only be expressing an opinion, and that won't spoil you anything.
Baba, so tell me this: you think you have what it takes to defend your title this year?
David, we have more than it takes to defend our title, because our boys are saying that our predecessors, they have laid the foundation for them. It's like they have set a certain bar for them. They have no reason to bring the bar down. We are going to maintain it, because if you have, if this debate goes national, we will come and win. But once now it is at the regional stage, we are winning and maintaining the trophy. Into trophy in the every
Well, thank you very much, Baba, patron for Kumasi High School, the Mrantes. Unfortunately, we tried so hard to get on the phone lines, the patron for Barikese Senior High School. All this while, his line has been busy. I don't know whether he's also consulting or finding ways and means, but that's how his line is busy. But I got in from 2 p.m. at the auditorium of the. Say?
They are doing operations. Or maybe it's a they are not to talk.
But you know what? I mean, when you listen to the patrons and the way they talk, for example, on Monday when the lady, Miss Yosek, Yvonne Yosek spoke to us, she is a patron for OT. She made you believe that it was going to be a done deal for them. In fact, it was a done deal for them. When you listen to the headmaster for Okes, Michael, Mensah, he also made you believe that, well, he said they were going to beat OT by 5 points. In fact, it turned out to be more than 5 points. When you listen to the patrons, what's the vibe you get?
I think that everybody is confident in his or her team. And I've known Baba this last year, being part of the team for the debate. And he always speaks like this. If you go back and play, if you go back and play the audios and the interviews we've done with him, he always sounds confident. I remember when he and George came to the studio, leading up to the finals between them and I think Prempeh College last year, he sounded the same. He's always been confident, and he's always been confident of his team. And I think that it helps the boys, because as a leader, you need to show that strength, that zeal, that boldness. You need to be confident and exude it clearly, so that your boys know that Charlie Nyodi and Imnekrano is confident, and they're also able to deliver. When it sound a bit not too sure, a bit jittery and all that, maybe it drops off them. But they've always shown, and their debaters are good for someone to win it. And then we look at the school that came last year. So for them to win, and let's not forget, a defending champion just 2 years ago, St. Monica, they didn't even qualify. So it tells you how keenly contested this debaters. And he rightly puts it. Look at it. First entrance. And yesterday, look at the gap between them and Prempeh. I think it's less than 20.
Yeah, it's 20. 2-1, 2 something. 2.
Yeah, less than 30.
It was 20,
yes, it wasn't like it was a beaten. It was very, very close.
So 2-1, 2-4-1.
2-2-1, 2-4-1, 2-20. So clearly
it
tells you that it's keenly contested. But when you listen to the Prempeh, and he said it right, when you listen to them yesterday, Sanusi and the guys were good, but these guys sound clear. They are more, the research is they are doing backs whatever that they are saying. For example, the GRA thing you checked, it checked out, right? And I see the same thing of high school. And for a defending champion to be sometimes today, just like the World Cup and these tournaments, sometimes defending champion, you have a certain case. You're able to, defend it and all that.
Competition fatigue.
Yes, unlike the Real Madrid who do the Champions League, even in World Cup,
but you listen to the energy, behind Baba when the students, were asked to respond to their call. I mean, the Imrantia call, and I ask myself, that energy will be absent in the auditorium for Kumasi High School. We know what happened to OT. I liked what Okes did, because along the line, Okes would even support OT when their speakers were debating, and they made some cogent points. Okay, supported them, gave them some snaps of the fingers and stuff like that. Today, do you think that the absence of support for a high school would take any shine away from the debaters?
Oh, David, no doubt. As someone who watches football, you see, in football we say the 12th man, or I think the 12th or 13th man. I'm not too sure. But they are the supporters. Sometimes when the going get tough, I think it's the 12th man.
Yeah, the 12th man, because football when you play behind closed doors, that's not open to the supporters.
Yes. You remember when the Premier League was the COVID, they were being played behind closed doors. The Fourier and everything wasn't there. So I think that they will miss that 12th man. And because Charlie David, look at what the OKS guys were doing. And yesterday, even the Prempeh College, because they were more than the Rich a bit.
But you know what? Sorry, do you know what the Rich guys did? I like it when the competition is keen and the support is so huge as well. So Prempeh College what did they say? Prempeh College, we conquer, we do it. And then Rich, after a while,
also decided
they created something, and it was beautiful in the auditorium, man.
Yes, they were creative.
Yeah, very creative.
I think it's part of their motto, creativity, something, and content, something.
The grand and stuff like that. It was beautiful.
So David, I think they'll miss it. And then Baba, you see, when after he did the confidence and you hit me, then I had to re-strategy and say that they will be shouting at Gina as them here and all that. But David, to affect them, but I think that the original director for J was magnanimous. There's an academic exercise, so the students should come. But there's also a learning curve for them. That sometimes when you're taking certain actions, you must have cognizance of the effect it will have on the school.
Listen, don't miss it for anything. I mean, if you thought that Rich School will not give Prempeh College a good run for their money, for those of you who witnessed or listened into the debate yesterday, I'm sure that you were like, wow, you were really impressed.
You were first year students.
Yeah, first Form 1. So today is about Barry Kessie Senior High School, defending champions.
The Form 1 students,
Kumasi High School.
Do they have a chance to come back?
Oh yes. If the patrons deem it fit, if they're still in Ghana.
It's just like the primary school quiz. If you came at class 4 and you're in class 5 next year, you can come. Class 6, you can come. You only cannot come when you get to
and the advantage is that if they're supposed to feature next year, it means that they would have
more experience,
more confidence. I remember the Bompata people, President Bompata and their lead debater. She was with us the previous year. That's 2021. She came in 2022, and you could tell that she's garnered a lot of experience. She's garnered a lot of experience. So her supporting speaker in the person of Ayiku, a girl called Ayiku, had it quite easy, because if your principal speaker does well, when you mount the stage, you do a flawless job. But if your principal speaker goes and fumbles or has hiccups,
puts a lot of pressure on you.
But David, I'm noticing a different trend this year. I don't know whether it's my personal observation. I'm noticing a different trend this year. Barry Kessie were the ones presenting 2 female students, right? And I don't know if that's correct. Barry Kessie representing 2 ladies.
Well, I haven't seen them yet. I need to cross.
No, I said Barry Kessie, Bompata last year.
Yeah, represented 2 ladies. And then the other
but David, for me, look, listening to the debate this year, I feel the supporting speakers are doing better compared to last year. I don't know, but when I listen to the supporting speakers, I think they better articulate the points the main speakers raise, and they are able to also zoom into their points, because they can do 3 max. They're able to zoom them with certain level of confidence. The principal speakers, I'm not saying they are not good. They are good. But I think when they start, because of the whole atmosphere, cameras, lighting, judges,
you're live on Facebook, you're live on television,
exactly.
You're live on radio, you're live here, you're live there.
See, and David, if you notice, most of the key points we got from Rich, for example, came from the lady.
Yeah,
the guy did well, but you see, they are warming up into the whole thing. They are just warming up into the whole thing. So I think that the supporters, because for this, the 2 contests I've seen personally, I think they are so good.
And the advantage there is that you need to get somebody who is sharp.
Yes.
Because that supporting speaker ought to be listening to the principal speaker.
Yes.
And to be able to
fill in the gaps.
Punch holes by rebuttals. So if you don't have somebody who is that sharp, that person will not be able to do a good job for you.
And David, I can even say that when OT, listening to the contest of the OT, and the teachers usually can listen to the contest again, I think the principal, the supporting speaker should have been the principal speaker.
Well, so again, I spoke to some of the teachers of the school, and they felt a bit down and disappointed by the performance of the principal speaker, because according to them, doing rehearsals and all that, Charlie, he was apt. But the only problem they said they had was the absence of support from the auditorium. They are saying that is what affected
exactly
the principal speaker. But again, I'm saying that you could get somebody who might come in as the principal speaker, might not be that good as the supporting speaker. But the supporting speaker has a big job to do, because you are listening and you need to rebut.
No, David, do you know the advantages with that? The disadvantage, but do you know that the disadvantage of that? The principal speaker has 10 minutes. He is not rebutting anything.
Yeah.
He is adducing 5 point maximum.
Yeah.
Now, when you come as a supporting speaker, what you have to do is that, 1, you have to do, for me, 3 things. You need to listen to your principal speaker, the explanations, the gaps in there, you need to fill it. 1, in your 7 minutes. You also have to raise max points, 3 if you want, maximum. Now, after doing that, you need to preempt rebuttals. That will also come from the principal speaker. Let's not forget.
And kill it in the tracks before you even
and kill it. You get it. So after filling in the gaps of your principal speaker, you need to rebut the claims of the opposing school. The principal speaker of the opposing school. Then you have to zoom into your own point.
That's what I'm saying. That supporting speaker always has a bigger job. So you need to have a sharper, smarter person as a supporting speaker. Because if you don't have somebody who's smart, the person will not be able to do the rebuttals. And then do the 3 points that he or she is supposed to put across as well.
Yes.
So you need somebody who's smart and sharp.
Yeah, okay, David, I get your points now. I get your points now. I get David's point because Charlie, if you clearly look at it, though the principal speakers are mostly the face, but the job of the supporting speaker is really huge. Really.
And one thing I like about this debate so far, I mean, today is going to be contest 3. They don't read.
Yes.
Unlike previous, editions where at one point in time they would look on the sheets and read. The Prempeh guys off the cuffs were presenting. Josiah Nunu Akwete and then the lady, I've forgotten her name. Off the cuffs, they were speaking. And then when she picked her cane and went to their printed material, she spoke to it off the cuffs. It was beautiful.
Oh, she even did. I think I should remember that she was doing an example between their headmistress and that of Prempeh College, and trying to make the assertion that they are all head teachers, they are all doing the because she was speaking, the girls of Prempeh are Yasantua.
And she was saying that if they are all doing the same job, why should the headmistress for Yasantua pay lesser tax, although she's receiving the same pay, and then the headmaster for Prempeh pay the same tax doing the same job? They should be paying the same income taxes. It was beautiful yesterday. It was beautiful.
But Eugene, about the motion, what are your expectations?
Oh, I can't say. Because of why I feel.
I'm not saying
one thing we can say is we can talk about Weedy Locks.
Okay.
And if you're looking for the best security doors in Ghana, then come to Weedy Locks, because Weedy Locks deals in Israeli security and internal doors. Now their doors are elegant. They're affordable, and they're durable. All right. It has a gladiator locking system, 13 bolts lock all round into the governor steel frame. Their doors do not, make noise when you open them or close them, because there are some people who monitor the movement of people in the house, and so therefore when you realize that Charlie, you've moved out of the house and they jump in there and then they come in and they rob you. It is specifically coated with powder paint to avoid peeling of paint. It weighs over 60 kg for a single door. Now it comes in single large, 1.5 and double doors. You can also order for special height doors. Now their doors are made of galvanized steel, so it is rust free. At Weedy Locks, keys are coded, with 5 keys per door, which cannot under any circumstance be duplicated. Now if you want peace of mind, you want security at home, your office, the banking hall, the warehouse, go straight to Weedy Locks to have a door that lasts so long without replacement. Now there's even a special offer for architects, for building contractors and real estate developers. Contact Weedy Locks by visiting their showroom at Kwahoma of the Durban Sokoban Road. Call them or send them a WhatsApp message to 050 877755 or 0575 777 755. Weedy Locks, we protect what matters most to you. Are you keeping safe out there? Because the Ghana AIDS Commission says condomless sex is risky sex, and so therefore if it is not on, it is definitely not in. Now, there are health centers across the country continue to record new HIV infections. The 2021 HIV and AIDS estimates show that 16,938 new infections were recorded in last year, in that year alone. Now, this presupposes that people engage in risky behaviors, including having unprotected sex and abuse and inject drugs. Sex may be fun, but HIV is not. Now, getting HIV from a few minutes of pleasure is not worth it. All right, it is not worth it. Be smart. Wear a condom every time you want to have sex. It will protect you from sexually transmitted infections, including HIV. Now, if you inject drugs, please do not share your injecting equipment with anyone else. It's dangerous. And this message is brought to you by the Ghana AIDS Commission. Ghana AIDS Commission working actively and in partnership towards elimination of HIV and AIDS. Let's talk about how you can store water. And let's take a trip to Syntex. Now, Syntex is a market leader in water tanks in Ghana, with sizes ranging from 100 liters to 25,000 liters. Now, you are sure to have the size you need for your business or for your home. It's available in many different colors at no extra cost. Syntex has just launched a new Syntex Pure Gallon tank, still the strength of a Syntex tank with an affordable price. Get yours today from a Syntex agent nationwide. Now, Syntex is your one-stop shop also for all your plastic packaging needs. Call them today on 050 5555666. And to find out more, you can also send a message to the social media at Syntex Ghana. Syntex, strong, tough. Charlie, people are winning big on 590 mobile just by dialing *959 hash. And when you do that, they select the game of the day, be it Monday special all the way to Sunday Asida. But it be like say boys don't know the rundown. Make I tell you. Since you play via Momo, your winnings are paid also via Momo, same day. And this kind of exercise the guys. If they make the guys they talk too much. See, make I tell you, that your girlfriend, if you tell her say you win, some money, she'll come and tell you she wants to buy a new hair or fix her hair. She wants to buy some new clothes plus some new bags. Now she will buy almost everything on her list just to sweep your account empty and dry. Let's talk about your mother. When she hears that you want something, she would want to donate something to the church harvest. Not even forgetting your boys. All the booze in town will be on you. So, Charlie, you will look sharp. When you win, keep it to yourself. Always remember to stick responsibly. It's not for persons below the age of 18. 519 mobile at Down 7. Now, you can call us on 03220-83596, 03220-83597, or 03220-83598. You can call us briefly. Let's hear your thoughts about yesterday's competition. And if you want to bet on, which school is going to move on today, be it Kumasi High School or Barakesi, you can do so. Call us now. But I'm told Mr. Akwete is on the line. He is a patron for Barakesi Senior High School. Let's spend some minutes or two with him. Mr. Akwete, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
And congratulations for making it to the main contest for the LUV FM High School debate. How did you celebrate your qualification to the main contest?
Our qualification?
Yes, how did you celebrate it? Because this is the first time you're making it to the main contest. How did you celebrate that feat?
Very wonderful. Our students were very happy and they jubilated so highly when we, at the end of the last competition, we were made to qualify to the main contest. Indeed, we were very happy for that.
Would you say that is enough for you? You've made it to the main competition. Is that enough for you, or you want more as you face defending champions in Kumasi High School today?
As Oliver will always say, we want more, and we believe that definitely we will get to the finals of this competition, and that is what we are hoping for today.
What message do you have for Kumasi High School as you face them at 2 p.m. today?
Yeah, actually, we are aware that Kumasi High School won last year, even though the battle will not be easy. But we still hope and believe that we will by all means battle strongly with them. That is what we are hoping for. So there's no cause for alarm.
I hear you. No calls for alarm. Thank you very much for joining us. Sledge is also on the line. And that was Mr. Akwete, patron for Barakesi Senior High School. You can call us now. If you listened into the competition yesterday, Prempeh College, Rich School, how did it go for you? How exciting was it for you? If you want to talk about the upcoming contest this afternoon, Barakesi Senior High School, Kumasi High School, call us now on 03220-83596, 03220-83597, and 03220-83598. Sledge, good morning.
David, good morning.
All right, so you attended high school, didn't you?
Yes. Kumasi High.
Yeah, so let's hear you.
David, let me tell you something about Kumasi High. So going to Kumasi High School is a calling. It's not just about choosing the Kumasi High School and going there. It's a calling. And David, high school, even one student of high school, you find one student of high school in the midst of 1,000 Barakesi students. They want to shout him rant here. Everywhere a high school student or an old student is, we will shout action. David, a spirit. Kumasi High School, look on a spirit. And we are more with me. And David, we respect all the schools. But we are going to beat every school who comes our way. This is Kumasi High School, David, we are talking about. They can ban us. Even if they ban us, we present only one candidate. Obey contest now, my.
I'm running from at 2 p.m. We get to find out.
We are going back to Kumasi High School. And we are going there to jubilate for our first win and also jubilate in advance because they are going to bring back the trophy to Kumasi High School, to the Toronto Desert. David, our patron was saying, David, there is nothing that I can add to it. We don't fear any school. Kumasi High School, when you say rant here, we say action. We are going to beat every school that comes our way. David.
Well, thank you very much. Let's speak to Ken. I like the vim. I like the vim. Ken, good morning.
Good morning. In Mjadia, into my idea, you see what happened last year? They had a chance and then they went to it. They got it, but they should stop bragging. Is it Abrante no din kan kasa enye you make come patron or kasasa? Now you see what their opponent is. What school?
Barakese, yeah.
Barakese. Is it after calling their patron? He spoke. He just gave, I think, 2 or 3 sentences, and that one is an action of its own. And then I must congratulate every school. They did well with us because it was like, but senior is a senior, and senior is senior. So next time, better luck to them. But I'm running here for last year, but this year they can't.
The way they are speaking now, that's exactly the way they spoke last year and they won. So allow them. Allow them.
One, they had a chance and then they went through it.
You can.
So that one is for them.
Eskin, good morning.
Yeah. No.
Hello, Eskin. Eskin, good morning.
Good morning, David.
Eskin, welcome. Let's hear you, sir.
Yes. I listened to the debate yesterday between Rich School and Prempe. I enjoyed the debate. The Rich School, the supporting speaker, she's very good. The girl is very good. I was wondering why they didn't put her forward as the principal speaker. The girl is very good. They should watch out for that lady. She's very articulate and very fluid as well. They should watch out for that girl. She's very good. And today, I'm tipping high school to win the competition today.
Eskin, thank you very much. He says he's tipping high school to win this afternoon's contest. They are facing Barakese. Thanks very much, Eskin. Let's speak to Glover. Hi, Glover. Good morning.
Good morning.
Glover, welcome. What do you have to say based on the high school debate that has begun?
Yeah, this is George Akwete.
George, let's hear you.
Yeah, I think we have been in the LUV FM debates for quite a long time, and we have seen a lot of progress that this debate is making. In fact, it has helped our students a lot, giving them that exposure in public, and then giving them a chance to speak and then express their views towards nation building. We are grateful that this time round we've gotten to this far, and we believe that we will continue to make LUV FM form of debate proud of our secondary school here. That's all that I can say.
Well, thank you very much, George. We are grateful to you. Our very final caller is in Nana Kweku. Nana, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm well. Nana, let's hear you, sir.
In fact, I'm glad this thing has been in existence till now. At least we Americans, we also have our own. This as we have the National Science and Maths quiz. I'll plead that you take it a bit higher, make it a national thing rather than being something in the Central region. And then at least we can then boast of something that originated from Kumasi. But let me ask you, Monday, you and I, our matter, what happened? Who cares?
Well, Okes beat OT or 82 on Monday.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Coincidentally, the headmaster of Osechichi is my mate. So, thanks so much.
Oh, I hear you. Well, thank you very much. And that was Nana Kweku. We can't pick any more calls. Please bear with us. We'll be crossing over to Joy 99.7 in a bit where a conversation on land guard menace, will be coming up your way. But before we join the feed, okay, I'm told that we have the queue, so we can cross over to Joy 99.7 right now.
I've got fell back and I won't let go.
My name is Nanama McBrown. Many people think I get what I want anytime,
including a policeman. When I go there, they all gang up with their new landlord, my caretaker. I gave